What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode with me, Link the Killer, chilling like a villain. Yeah. And yeah, welcome back. Today is gonna be a little bit of an easy episode. I need upgrades for these things. They're just so slow. Especially this thing. This thing needs a lot of upgrades to keep up with the demand of all the things. So I think that's what we're going to do. Last episode we did all this. I'm still super pumped about how it came out. It came out really good. And what I might do is I might break this. Because most of the time when I'm making recipes and stuff, I'm on this floor. So I'm going to break it and put it up here. And I don't have no petal wings. So let's get some patterns. Oh, I need sand. God dang it. Okay, how do we get sand? Sand production. We could Britannia it. We can crush it. Mill it. Macerate it. We do have access to this thing, or is this pink slime? Ew. It's gonna require pink slime. I don't feel like dealing with pink slime today, so I guess I could show y'all where I've been getting the sand. Make sure this thing is still good. I need to fix up the outside too. The outside looks like the poop. But yeah, there's like a little beach up and over here. That's where I've been stealing all the sand. But yeah, today I want to work on some upgrades for machines, and could take us a little bit to set it up because I want to do it auto crafting everything. So I just click boom, boom. So that's what we're going to do today. Simple day, simple man, simple day. Probably tomorrow we'll get back on track with the automation of cakes. I know I haven't visited that since I started it, but yeah. I need to get a tree farm going too. Not saying it has a pretty insane little tree farm from what it sounds like. And I think I know how I did it with Great mod. Seems like it's a little OP. Because it sounded like he just ran it for a day and never had to turn it on ever again. That's awesome. So let's see. This is where I've been getting the sand from. All of the sand. We must get all of this in. Like a boss. Yeah, I don't know how much we're gonna need for today, but I'd rather have enough than not enough. Probably need to look into the industrial foregoing stoneworks. So I don't know if there's any other way to get cheeky little things. Like, for as efficient those are, it doesn't require like 16 machines to do it. Just one machine, set it to get what you need, and you go. Yeah, that's way more than what we need today. So yeah, we need to look into that. How did you get the pink slime? I think it's just murdering mobs. And there's like a small percent of it being pink slime. And then when you get a bucket, you convert it into pink slime ball. I think. Sound right? Yeah. What a piece of glass pane. So that's how you do that. That's not that difficult, actually. I mean, we have cursed stuff, and we just need a mob slaughter factory. Yeah. There's two different ones. There's a slaughter factory. Actually, that might actually be the best thing we do, because then we can get the meat injection thing and just inject our veins with all the meats, like Arby's. I love some Arby's. Just a side note for you guys, if y'all are curious. Alright, so let's get some of these printed up, or made up. And today we're going to go into some upgrades. There's a few that we're going to need to get pattern. There we go. And let's start getting some of these in. We just do that. Speed. I think it knows how to do everything but this. And I don't have a polarizer set up just yet. So we're just going to... Oh, we might not have much osmium. That is a thing that could be a problem for us. We've been hitting that osmium pretty hard. Click osmium. We have two. Dusk. Some more sand in there. It's fine. So maybe we set up a pulverizer next. Do we have osmium ready to go? I don't need more of that. I need more of that. Let's just throw some of that in there. Get that produced. That's cool. Alrighty. So with that, should be able to produce some speed upgrades for us. And we're going to want some energy upgrades. Okay, so we're going to need dusk. Crap. Alright. Sounds full. Yep. Okay. So we're going to need to make a pulverizer. I don't think we have a spare one. The only other one we have is downstairs. Yeah. So pulverizer. Let's not make it in there. I need 2 gears. We're gonna need one of these. I'll make an extra one because we're gonna need to make another machine today. Dupe, glass. That's you. Cool. Smelt that glass, make it fast. Smelt that glass, make it fast. Oh. Let's 2 of those. Pulverizer. And there. So we're going to need to craft our importer. Importer, crafter. Get that stuff made up for us. We need some power conduits to feed this stuff. It's fine. So you got power now, perfect. I guess I should go fill that in outside, huh? You can actually just fill this all in with dirt. You never know. Let's get some dirt. Boom. Boom. Yeah. As much as I like my little Botania farm, it is a little annoying. As you can see, as it plays. I don't understand it because I didn't think it would place it below the flower, but it does. What you gonna do, right? Alright. So we got that. I think everything else is crafted. So we'll go refine, crafter, importer. Cool. Boom. Like that. Nope. Like that. And then we can just put that. Okay, I do have that. Okay, cool. And then we need a hammer, because that seems to be the only thing that rotates this stuff besides the wrench from the mod. Cool. Alright, upgrades. You get me. No. No. Osmium pulverizer. That's the one I need. This one. 1 for 1. Same thing for you with the gold. Perfect. Boom, boom. So now we should be able to make multiples of these upgrades. So perfect. So all these should be running, crafting, perfect. All right. So that's for the mechanism machines. The next machines we're going to need to do is the thermal. And to do these bad boys, we're going to need an induction smelter. I think. Let's see. So we're going to need to make this. To make this, we're going to need this. Correct? But we can't make that because we can't make dust. To make the dust, so I'll hammer. And can we just do this? No, that makes plates. Okay. Alright, so where are we looking like on iron? Because that looks like another thing we don't have. Iron. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. Kind of screwed here. We have 2 iron to our name. And we'll just throw that in there. Yeah, we're not finding too much iron. Alright, I think we're good on the osmium. Okay, so what? Do we not have osmium here? Oh. My patterns went in there. That's hilarious. Okay, now. That should force them over here, right? Famous last word. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna take some more of these. this stuff. I'm gonna smelt you. And I'm gonna just throw that in there. Cool. There's got to be a way to lock these things, right? I think that's what we're supposed to make, but I don't think we have emeralds. I have yet to find an emerald. Well, I found the one. So that may be a slight problem. There's just so much junk in here. This copper, though, man. Let's get rid of that copper. I was just saying, like, that's perfectly good copper, or you throw it away. Yeah, well, you know what? We have so much of it in this chest. I think we can throw some of it away. Actually, we'll probably just send it to red and just smelt it, because we get so much of it, and there's not that many uses for it, which is the weird part. Oh my gosh, we're like capped on all kind of stuff. But at least now we can get this machine running. So yeah, we're using more power, but we're not even tapped into a maximal power. We're running out of gas though at a quick rate. This thing is just super slow. That's why we're making these upgrades that are taking 16 years. It's fine. It's fine. Boop. Boop. So 4 out of 8 using. That don't even sound right. Okay. We're probably doing so well before that now. We're... Alright, so yeah, you have that already. Okay. So what are you? Your speed. So now, put one more in there, it'll be good. But we're only using 84? That just does not sound right. We're gaining now. There. Might as well just go all 8 in there. All 8 are in there, and we're slowly gaining. So we might be above the curve now. Sadly, we used the ones that we were going to use for that machine. There we go. Okay. So we got this. We have these. And now we need an induction. Dude. It's a lot quieter up here. That way I can just like click. That. And what's that top block? Blast furnace? What's that? Smooth stone? How do you make smooth stone? Okay. Not a problem, Chief. We'll just make it here. Did I not craft up the the other things? The energy ones? I thought it did. Oh, right. We don't have no iron. Whoopsies. Blast furnace. What is this? Oh. Blast furnace. Induction smeltery. Okay. So, slight little problem because that cable's down in there. The power is on that side, and I'm gonna make it look messy. But I think there's like a little blocking thing that you could put in the induction smelter. So technically, we need two, one for 3 and then one for 2. But I don't know if that's a thing or not. But what we're trying to make here is increases non-power output. We need speed. Increases processing speed, but reduces efficiency. So we need to make electrium and stuff like that. So let's do increases speed, but reduces. Yeah. And then we're gonna need to teach you. We're gonna need. Oh, wait, I have one of those that I'm not even using. I think we do. I have so much stuff, guys. We have another centrifuge. I thought we had one. Maybe I don't. Centrifuge, capsulator. Huh, I don't. Interesting. So what do we need for you? Constantine. Okay. Well, we're gonna go here. I don't know how much of this we're gonna be able to do because iron is the thing we're dying on. So that means I probably won't be able to record anymore today. Pattern, crafting monitor, machine not. Oh crap. Input, output, auto. There you go. Sorry. I wonder if they already had those crafted already. Probably. Link goofed up again, guys. One more. So now what are you using? Not that much power now. And we're gaining slowly. I'm okay with that. You're using 60. You're kind of quick. I think that's going to be a bottleneck, though. Get that processed up and over. Cool. Alright, so now we need a crafter and an importer. Let's just type in there, refine, crafter, get, importer, get, cables. We're gonna need advanced cables too. We can have one. Nice. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Because I think we're kind of screwed because of the way this is laid out. Definitely because of the way it's laid out. We could do something like that, because technically we go here, here, so we go boom, boom. Yeah, okay. That might be what we need to do. I can hear y'all screaming, Direwolf! Look at that Direwolf! Hey. I messed up because I made the floor not deep enough. Okay, leave me alone. Mistakes were made. Alright, so we kind of break that and place it here. And something like that probably will be perfectly fine. Boom, boom. Boom. We need those conduits. I think it's still working on some. So the problem we have, what's here? Okay, so that's the basement. What if we did that? Maybe? This is some janked up stuff, Link. But then we can hide it, right? Like that. And we just put one there. I think that would be fine, to be honest with you. I don't think y'all gonna yell at me for this. I don't think. It's not that bad. And it's hidden. How do I have less? I don't think that's bad at all. You don't see it here. Oh, that's downstairs, isn't it? Minor detail. We can build stuff around it to make it look better, right? Yeah, it's fine. So what we could do is you there, import there. Output, input, both of those. We need our hammer. We gotta get it to point that way. But now we should be able to craft some things. Like electrium. Yeah, that's fine. So we can do electrium. Which then we need to make this. Which we can do in you. Got you. We need you. Bronze. Which we can do in you. Make sure you're clicking in the right thing too, guys. Don't do what I do. So there. And then we need some Constantine. Which is here. So that's already 3 crafts for this machine. Whoop. So we need electrium. Which we already had some, but it's fine. Craft 10 of those. Well, that's crafting. We'll craft up another one of these frames, which is going to require glass. We can throw those in there. Shouldn't mess it up. Famous last words as it messes up. Machine frame, block of iron, redstone coil, gear. We can actually just auto craft the gear, that's fine. This is done. Yeah, super quick. So gear to get. We need bronze next. No, we need bronze, which we can go downstairs to get. But why when we have a machine that does this? Spoiled much like yes I am. See? Yep. Yeah, so we're gonna have to separate them and make another one of these, which is fine. It's not difficult. Alright. So there's our multi-press, which, oh no, it's fine. It's fine. We need an importer, and we're out of iron. I could have sworn I had one of those though. Just all kind of stuff in this thing. Let's see. What are we looking like? Looks like we got some iron imported in over. There we go. Calcium. What I may end up doing is actually I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I'm using this, obviously, to send it, but for some reason, it doesn't like to oversend to here. And I don't think there's an option to oversend. Size mode, fuzzy mode. Allow default. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I could have sworn I told you to process this. There we go. Send all of the iron. So I can end this episode for these peeps. Alright, so we gonna need... Then I pretty much done for today recording because we clearly don't have the resources, which sucks. Actually, I'm good on that. Let's just refine. Let's make a import. Let's make a crafter. And I need to find what that thing is. I forget what it's called. But it's a little thing you put in that slot to lock it, so nothing can go in there. So I'm going to have to find that somewhere. Use and enable security remote detonator. Okay, got me interested, man. Oh, here they are. Right here. This thing. That's what we need. That's what we're going to need, I should say. That's crafting. Let's go over here. See, this is the problem I have. Like, if I had covers, this would not be a problem, but we don't have covers. So, what's going to happen is how can I do this in such a manner it makes sense? I wish we had covers. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that for now. Wish we had covers. This would look so much neater. And if you didn't know, last episode, or actually it was a couple episodes ago, the covers in refined storage doesn't work for some reason. Like, there's no recipe to make it. So I don't know if that's my fault or something. But we're super close now to auto-crafting all the things. Hammer. Input, output, auto, roger. We can put a block here. I saw there was another update, so maybe I'll go and try updating it again. Let's see if that fixes anything. Alrighty. We did all this, but for what? Oh no. Thermal. Speed. You. Perfect. And now we should be able to craft that bad boy. It would help if I taught you this, huh? Slight mistake on my part. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at, Chief? Master Chief, where are we at? Right here. Missing 8 lead gear. What? It's lead gear. This recipe probably wants exact. There we go. Let's try it again. I'd like to end the episode, please. Alright, so we should see it coming up here, and then I can go and cook a dinner. We're having some sloppy joes tonight. It's gonna be so good. So good. Oh, I wonder if it's... No. It's just on this machine. This machine is just super slow. Cool thing is we have all these drawers. I don't think we're ever going to fill them up, but we're only 7% full. I could probably just have everything go straight into refined storage, and then refined storage just send it on out. That's probably what we could probably do, but then that just leads to more problems probably down the road. And these two I'm going to actually put in the machine downstairs. See how much quicker it is. So this is going to improve the speed, but this is what we probably should work on next. But it is a little bit faster. I approve. I think we're doing good. Input, we're not even using anything near. And this here just fluctuates so much. Why? Why are you fluctuating so much? 8. That's 40. That just doesn't sound. Oh, look at that. Hydrogen production. There's your problem. There's another bottleneck we have. And I can't do nothing about it until we process more of the iron. Actually, I just asked for that and it gave it to me. Minor detail. Okay, cool. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today. We didn't do pretty much not that much, but we did improve more autocrafting for us, so that's good. Like I said, I'm going to have to let the game run overnight and see what kind of resources. Oh, man, we burned through so much stuff. And, yeah, that's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah. And we have speed upgrades in these, too. So these are going to be working a little bit faster, not too much. Yeah, so I'm going to have to make another one of these. I'm okay the way we make gears now for that. And then we're going to have to make upgrades for these machines. Because the more we make these faster, the faster this whole system can craft. This is already instant, which is crazy. But yeah, it's going to do it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff. Thanks for the support. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.